ankle trains coming through, wrecking your towers, fucking your bitches. Whoop whoop. I'm about to show y'all the hidden tech. Where's your chroma? Where's my chroma? I bought the pearl one. PBE. All right, whatever. So anyways, if y'all don't know, Riot, unsurprisingly, fucked up another item. And they made it so the new version of Hullbreaker does not have any requirement for you to not be away from your allies. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to abuse the shit out of it on the AD carries that will abuse the shit out of it. Because not only do you do more damage to towers on every 5th attack, you make your siege minions and super minions tankier. It also gives 65 AD, it gives movement speed, and it gives a good deal of life. It also makes it so you get a 5 stacking passive that functions exactly like Grasp of the Undying does. Oh, I think I did it too early. I'm gonna miss that. Yeah, that's a shame. But what I mean by that is that Hullbreaker proc, that every 5 hit proc, actually works on champions as well. So what you can do, especially with Sheen champions, is you can sit here, charge up the auto attacks on you know, minions, and then why is Xin Zhao in our jungle? But then you can sit there and stack it up on minions and go for gigantic, enormous trades with Sheen procs. Oh, I forgot that Jesse runs heal. It's okay. We still got a ton out of them for that trade because I was able to stack lethal tempo. And I decided to continue that trade because I had the fully stacked lethal tempo. Now, that trade probably would have gone 1,000 times better had I not Omega fucked up my axes and wasn't catching like any of them. But what they won't expect now is that we have another heal in the form of me. So there's first blood. Just like that, baby. Boom. I said boom. They never see the double heal coming. And that right there, my friends, is a 1,000 gold lead for the Draven in 3 minutes. Which, you know, really for a squishy bottom lane like this, like Nico and Senna, that's not good. So for my first items, I'm actually going to get my boots first because there's actually a reason for this. It's because Nico and Senna are both A, long-range champions, and B, champions that have a lot of abilities that I need the movement speed to dodge their abilities. So getting boots first in this lane when I might not normally get boots first on Draven is going to be very helpful. Man, this dude's just bullying. So whenever you have an enemy jungler that's trying to pull this kind of BS, let's go into their jungle. Sorry, JSD. Oh, I misclicked. Because if they're in your jungle, they can't be in their jungle. Or you can just let the bullying happen, and then I'll kill his ass like 1,000 times later. But the idea for the build, by the way, just for anyone wondering, is I will be rushing Trinity Force, a very standard rush item on Draven. And I will be going straight into the Hullbreaker. And from there, I'm probably going to have a relatively experimental build, if you will. Damn. I think if I got that E off sooner, that would be another kill on Senna. It definitely should have been a kill for me on Senna, but I didn't get my E off in time. Because as soon as I had dodged the Nico route, I was really in next to no danger. Like this. Just like this. So we can kill her under her tower. She walked back into my range just to donate me another kill. How sweet. How sweet. I should have died in a 1-for-1 there. That was still good for me because my wave was on their side of the map, so Senna misses a good deal more. I should be a lot higher ahead in CS, but I've been missing a ton. Oops. But that being said, being able to deny the Senna a bunch of experience and get another kill on her, very good. And I could choose to be aggressive right here. The only reason I'm not is because my Melio is so far away. And if I decide to go aggressive and then take a bunch of damage for like no reason in a random trade, then I'm kind of only shooting myself in the foot in terms of how effective I can be once my Melio is here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm choosing to ignore all of the massive bugs on the PvE right now. Because that, you know, that... I can't say I've seen a game where you got Baron buff at 7 minutes, but like, whatever. I'm in your head, Nico. I'm in your head. You think you can hit me with one of those? You're gonna have to do better with that, baby. Zin's down here again? Alright, give me just one more minion, Zin. Alright, now I'm level 6, and come gank me. Come on. Come on, come gank me. Come fight me, buddy. Fight us. 2v3. Right now, 2v3. "2v3, bitch, or it's not a fair fight. Zinjao, get your ass down here so it's fair." I demand you get yourself down here so it's a fair fight. And I'll be honest, as much as I do want to take the turret plates, this isn't going to result in anything. I'll use my heal here, but they're running away, so that's not going to result in anything. And she should be fine to get out, yeah. Oh, Desert Citizen, sorry, not Desert Canyon. Thanks for gifting a sub to Mike. Appreciate that. So I'll just sell my refillable, get my entire Trinity Force 9 minutes into the game. And now, as the kids say, it's Jover. Because these guys are going to have less and less and less things and options to do as soon as I get my next item, which is going to be the Hullbreaker. Now remember, like I said, Hullbreaker, as you can see, every 5th basic attacks against champions and epic monsters deals additional bonus damage. And that bonus damage actually scales with your bonus AD and your bonus HP. So it scales really hard as you're getting more items. And that is why some of my items I'm going to be building are a bit more experimental, because Draven is one of the AD carries that can function really well without having a whole bunch of crits, without having a whole bunch of like dedicated AD carry items, things like that. So I might build even experimental hex plates, because I think that item would be good for me. gonna flash out of this, but punish the Senna again for deciding to step out from her own base. That was kind of silly of her, not gonna lie. Get some turret plates here. Boink. Yeah. I could go for it, but it feels iffy. Oof. One chunky axe right there coming up. But the point is, I'm killing Senna at these really good times where it's super... She's dead. Where it's super fucking up her ability to get experience and farm. Because I keep killing her as I'm crashing waves into the tower, which is just fantastic. Girl, you don't want this. Sit down, bitch. You don't have this. And now that I've leveled, I've actually got mana to boink. Kill her again as another wave crashes yet again under her tower. I'm already 2/3 of the way there to my Hullbreaker. Which, if our jungler... Oh, damn. I was going to say, if Bel'Veth could actually... Oh, I'm dead. Wait, they have a Nefiri? Huh. Hey, today I learned they have a Nefiri. Very behind from invades. Yeah, I wasn't worried about that. What I was gonna say was if you could try and focus on getting the second set of grubs just for the bonus pushing power, that was all I was gonna say there. Nothing else. But then Xin got it right as I was in the middle of saying it. I'm actually gonna throw this here just to scare the shit out of her and also clear the wave, because that'll take away a lot of the minions and take away a lot of her pushing power. But now coming up on that, Nico's mid, by the way, so we can just dive the Senna. Do we even need to dive the Senna? She can't clear this wave fast enough before I kill it. Yeah, she's doing the smart thing by running here. Okay, well, she did the very unsmart thing by running back in. That's one. Boom, boom. God, I've been Nico baited. Come here, bitch. I said, come here, bitch. I said. Okay, you're done. That was a perfect E right there to knock Nefiri out of her dash onto me. If you ever see a Nefiri dashing onto you, you know that you can use any displacement on them and it will knock them directly out of their dash. So keep that in mind whenever you're playing against Nefiri. And you are good and gravy to go. So I'll do experimental hexplate from here, because this item gives me more AD, more health, attack speed, and 30 haste on my ult. Now what it also does is whenever I do ult, I get 15% bonus move speed for 8 seconds, which is insane for Draven. And I get 35% attack speed for 8 seconds. So what I'm going to follow this up with is ideally more HP AD items. I'm also going to assassinate the center right here, because she's going to push this wave and try and walk up, and that's going to prove to be a very fatal mistake for her. Maybe not. Oh, no. Here it is. I don't miss. Sorry, buddy. I don't miss. Sorry, Chief. So anyways, like I said, proving to be a very fatal mistake for our Lucian's late wife. But now, as you can see, if you look at my buff bar right above my abilities, you can see the Hullbreaker icon sitting at 5, right? Because like I said, Hullbreaker stacks just this. Girl, what is you doing? The Hullbreaker stacks just the same as anyways, stacks just the same as Grasp of the Undying. So as long as you keep yourself in combat, your next auto will trigger it. So now the Hullbreaker, as you can see, the power coming in with the tower pushing. We just don't give a damn. And Draven excels at this with the Sheen because your W can constantly reset the Sheen proc. You know, given you have mana. And just like that, kill their bot laners, got 2 towers instantly. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna win the auto attack 1v1. So now we go back again. Because I don't want them to forfeit too hard. And Aatrox, yeah, there's Aatrox. I actually want to get some more items in this build. And I think what I want to do from here is probably go Hubris. I think Hubris is good. And I think Rapid Fire Cannon is really good. Thundered Sky would be very not good on Draven, I don't think. It could be like okay. Like it might not be bad. Oh, they reduced the cooldown of it. Nice. But on ranged champions, it's got a pretty diminished effect anyways. So I'm already not a huge fan of the item for ranged champions. But even more so. Oh, I got them both with the knockups. With the stand aside. So I don't know. I mean, it's got the stats to be good for my build, right? With the HP and the AD. But with the diminished effect of the guaranteed crit, I think it's something worth considering. But I don't know if I think it would be better than lethality items and rapid fire cannon for me. Because rapid fire cannon on Draven is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It gives you so much agency for being able to actually get more autos off, keep your dice rolling in a sense. And the only issue I have with this build currently is that it is a Draven build with no... Holy shit. Football star Malphite coming in. Okay, well, he's down. He made the mistake of trying to go in on me. Silly fool. But the only issue with this Draven build that I have is the fact that I am a Draven with no... Oh, that actually hit me. I'm probably dead here. Yeah. That was a really good Pot Blossom. I didn't expect it to hit me. What I am trying to decide between is if I want Hubris or if I want Collector. Because they're both good, but if I'm planning on going Rapid Fire Cannon after this, Collector is going to be better. So I think if I, depending on which I go here, if I go Hubris, Sundered Sky would be better as the 6th item. If I go Collector, then Rapid Fire Cannon is better for a 6th item. Or if I say fuck both of those and go Bloodthirster, then Rapid Fire Cannon is still a sick item. Plus, this gives me a bunch more stats to work with. Can I afford it? Anyone down to just... Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. And not gonna afford Bloodthirster. Thank you. Sorry about that, Malure. My mans, I apologize, but that was Oh my god. Oh, 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 Xin Zhao getting 1v1 by Jesty. Oh, that's gotta be morally annihilating. Also, I see that they gave Nico the most gigantic bubble of all time to show her that, or show you when she's a minion. But now I just run at this tower because everyone's up fighting in topside river. Look at this tower damage, man. Look at this. And it's gone. And my life is gone because the Fury is actually very fed and I didn't give that any credit. But the tower is gone. So let's see. What do I want here? Like I said, I think going Bloodthirster into Rapid Fire Cannon is probably my best bet. Because one thing you need to consider with this build specifically is, as weird as it sounds, you don't really want to go Lord Dominic's if you can avoid it. Because a lot of Lord Dominic's value on AD carries comes from the fact that you get a lot of additional damage to champions with greater max health than you. Now, obviously, when you're building a bunch of items that have max health on them, those don't particularly do well. Hold on, bring it back now, y'all. Oh, I was off on my timing. But when I'm building a bunch of health items and I know that the enemies don't have much more max health than me, then I lose a lot of the bonus effect of the Lord Dominic's item, right? And we can ignore Xin. We can just go for the Baron. I think ignoring Xin and going for the Baron is way better. Because what's he going to do? Walk up to us and we'll kill him? So I think going for the Xin just actually slows down our Baron. I was trying to avoid a bunch of the damage so Jassy could take it. Get off it. Get off it, dog. Get off it, homeboy. Whee! Damn it. The Fury just burst me too hard. I expected them to be in the bush, which is why I flashed over the bush, because they were going to wait for me to step into the bush and then go for bursting me. So that's why I flashed over the bush. And I just thought I'd be strong enough to be cocky like that. I was wrong. Oh wait, really? I never read that extra little part on Sundered Sky. It's like it's not like some amazing detail that I missed, but I just never read it. That the excess healing is granted as temporary bonus health. That's cool. I like that. I like that. All right, let's stop being cocky. I'm just getting myself killed on repeat right now. Let's play the game right. I know better. Yeah, I feel like that wasn't on the item originally too. I feel like I would have noticed that. Because I'm also pretty sure that Sundered Sky was 8% of missing health rather than 6. But now, once again, now that we're in this stage of the game, I want to remind you all that the power of this item doesn't just get off me, son. The power of this item doesn't just lay in its ability to... Oh, you hate to see that. Doesn't just lay in its ability to burst people, it also lays in the fact that you can siege with it as a team now. Because you don't need to be alone to get the additional tankiness on your minions anymore. And that's a huge fact That is a huge, huge, huge fact. So I genuinely do believe that some champions, like some AD carries with Hullbreaker, are gonna be legit. The two that mainly come to mind is like best case champions are, hold on, I gotta kick some ass here because these guys think they can just step on me. They're gonna kill me. Anyways, I'm not kicking ass, but I got goon squatted. But the power of it lays not in the fact that you're just getting the bonus damage. It means you can siege with your entire team while still giving your siege minions 54 bonus armor and MR right now. Now, what I'm thinking is that I actually kind of want to try doing it this way. I've been curious ever since we started talking about it, is I want to try the Sundered Sky, and then I kind of want to try either Voltaic or just the lethality item, because I think the lethality items are gonna be really strong with this. Now, once again, I am missing out on my life steal. The only thing I changed about my runes that some people might not normally change for Draven is that I am running Bloodline instead of lethality, or not lethality, attack speed. So do keep that in mind. No, I didn't have an axe. Sin's bottom. She's dead. Never mind, she's fast as fuck. Holy Jesus. Get off me, dog! Get off me, dog! Oh, you're mad. You're mad. Outplayed to the max. Also, I know what you're thinking. Crankle McSpanklejankin, you just made another Draven video. Shut up. I don't care. I like this champion. And this build is freaking tight. It's so cool. Like, look at this stuff. You see a tower here? Not me. What tower? See me dodge that shit? Word. We ult. You take the tower while she Zonias. Get the perfectly timed E, just to insult to injury sort of deal. She flashed on me and wrecked my ass. But it's a win. So keep in mind that Sundered Sky doesn't really, just by the way, Sundered Sky doesn't really solve your lack of healing issues because of the fact that Sundered Sky only triggers on your first auto attack on a champion every 6 seconds. So you can't see it on this because the PBE is very well designed, but it's only your first auto attack on a champion that free crit will apply and the bonus damage and the healing will apply. And then if you're out of combat with that same champion for a little while, which is a 6-second cooldown, then you can go back into combat and proc it again. So it doesn't sit there and proc multiple times on the same champion in team fights, but it will proc multiple times on all the other champions that you're fighting. So you can get some great value out of the item. It's just more designed to be like for example, think about how Garen trades in lane. Because I think this item is insane on Garen, because you run up with your Q, hit your W for any CC, smack him with it, hit the E, walk away. Then you're out of combat for a couple seconds, and then you can do the same process over and over again. So it really encourages that kind of trading. And just by the way, this build feels legit as fuck. I know I got really fed. Like, I know I got really fed. And I guess I made the Senna leave. Sorry, not sorry. Senna player. But this build is very legit. Like, it is by no means Bruiser Draven, Bruiser split pushing, whatever you want to call it, Draven. And this build is definitely open for interpretation, as you could hear throughout the entire game. I was deliberating on what items would be better when, where, and what situation the entire game. So build it how you like. I just genuinely think this is a very, very good build. And I also think that Hullbreaker on some ADCs, such as Draven and Lucian, maybe Tristana, maybe Sivir, maybe some others that I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head. I think this could be a very large staple item in its current state. So keep that in mind. Watch out for it, because this thing, despite being in a healthier state for the game overall, is still a ridiculously strong item. So don't count it out just because everyone's like, yay, Hullbreaker nerfed. It's just situationally better in different spots. It's not just your leave me alone, I'm split pushing item anymore. It's really strong in, you know, the proper situations. And then, of course, y'all wanted to see my damage, but this isn't the damage you care about when I'm doing a Hullbreaker build, right? So let's get to what you actually wanted to see. Total damage to turrets. So as you can see, the Hullbreaker build does let you do a little bit of damage to turrets. So let's see, if we add up every single other player in the game, 2,000, 5,500, 7,000, 9,200, 12,500, 13,500, 15,000. I still did 11,500 more damage to turrets than all 9 other players in this game combined. So, not only was I able to get fed and wreck face, as you can see, I was even able to out damage my jungler on damage to objectives as well. Yeah, this build is crazy. Please try it. Please try it, or don't try it. This is the forbidden build. This is the forbidden, incredibly OP Draven build that you should never build so I can continue to abuse it and not have it get nerfed. Don't ever build this build. It's too strong. But that is a successful video. Now you may look at the little snowy cat. And thank you all so much for watching. Before I do this, hold on. I'm trying to remember to do this more. Here are the runes that I used this game. Just in case you wanted to see them. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace!